Many questions came into my mind. How can I relate my life into these verses? What specific occasion did God tell me that He sent me? Or is the commission meant for me? Those were the questions. During my younger days, having been brought to a Protestant family, I was exposed to a life engrossed to church activities. When we say church activities, a busy Sunday, morning Sunday school, and then morning worship service, in the afternoon youth fellowship, visitation, tracts distribution, and even at nighttime, another worship service, right? And then, during summertime, DVBS, the Daily Vacation Bible School, and also the youth camp. And also a daily Bible study at home where we invited our non-Christians, neighbors, to attend the Bible study. And of course, we have a special food for our pastor. And we were so excited then. And also, a daily evening family altar where we used to sing old hymnals like Mansion Over the Hilltop, right? At Calvary, Christ is the answer, and a lot more. And then, attending some evangelistic crusade. And I'm so thankful to the Lord because God gave me parents which I was raised on that kind of activities. I had my water baptism when I was 12 years old. I was then a second year high school. I entered into college in a Bible school, the Phoebus College of Bible. And during one of the worship services for the new students, the speaker, Reverend Han Brown, stressed on the importance of assurance of salvation. Doubts came into my mind, and not 100% sure that if Jesus came on that time, I don't know if I would meet Him in the clouds. Or if I would die at that moment, would I see Jesus face to face? That's why at that moment, Jesus touched my heart, and it was September 21, 1972, when I personally accepted Jesus as my Savior and Lord of my life, and that was the day of my assurance of salvation. When my father responded to a call from God, they became missionaries under Conservative Baptist of the Philippines and pioneered churches into northern part of the Philippines. Wherever they went, I was with them. I stayed in 2 years in a Bible school and transferred to another college for a secular degree. In Psalm 139, verses 15 and 16, it says, partly, "My frame was not hidden from you. I was made in secret. Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed. And in your book they all were written the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them." It is wonderful to know that God knew me and watched me as I was being formed in the womb. My days are already fashioned by Him. They are already written in His book. What a blessing to know that God has a plan for me, a plan that He has known before I was born. Time passed so quickly in my life. There came a time when my thoughts were not fixed on Jesus. I walked in disobedience with God, and this causes me to a life where peace seemed so hard to maintain, when the storms of my life kept swirling around me. But despite those imperfect circumstances that came into my life, the perfect peace that God promised me was still there. God allowed me to see that peace in the midst of the storm, just there's an eye of calm in the center of a hurricane. Thank God, He did not allow me to dwell in my difficulties, but He chose me to look up to Him who spoke peace to the storms of my life. God opened an opportunity for my